What's it been like? I mean, this is a kind of a storied program. Did you know what you were getting into?
I think I knew a little bit about what I was getting into just from, Coach Berube. But it's been a lot of fun here so far. A lot of basketball, which I like, but it's been great.
What are the biggest challenges with adjusting to the system?
I think just sort of learning everything and getting used to it and sort of ingraining it in the back of your brain so it becomes second nature. It's not really quite that yet, but I think it'll get there with time and, just consistency.
Is it some of it similar to what Carla runs at Princeton?
Yeah, definitely. There are definitely some similarities. Yeah.
The terminology is probably different though.
Yeah, different terminology, so getting used to all that.
Kaitlyn, can you talk the process of what you went through in the portal, and at the end, why was it UConn?
Honestly, it was a lot more enjoyable than when I was in high school. It was nice talking to fewer schools, and I think I sort of had an idea of what I wanted. And then in the end, I think just visiting here and meeting the people here. I mean, obviously, coaching staff's amazing, and so are all the players, and just getting a vibe for this place, and I really enjoyed it, so that's why I ended up picking here.
What was it like talking with Carla through the process, especially with UConn being so involved?
It was great. I mean, she's always going to be that resource for me, and she always has been, and I'm really grateful that I had her throughout this whole process. And obviously she could speak a lot more on UConn than some of the other schools, and so I think I trust her a lot, and just having her tell me these things sort of helped with that whole process.
Is it strange coming in and being expected to be a leader and the lead point guard and all that when it's a brand new team for you, or is that why you came, because you are a leader and you want to make a mark somewhere?
I think it's a little bit weird at first, obviously, because you're sort of getting used to everything as well. But I think it'll come more naturally as time goes on and as I get closer with my teammates. So.
What is
I'm sorry. Go.
I mean, what has the process been like for you of just kind of learning to be a third ball handler in there with Paige and KK especially?
Honestly, it's been a lot of fun because it's I don't always have to wait around. I can sort of just take off too. So, yeah.
How much did you watch Nika play here, watch UConn while Nika was here, and maybe start to envision how you would be different, how you would be similar, how you would fit in to essentially replacing her?
I feel like replacing is a tough word to use. I feel like we're sort of different players. I definitely watched her a good amount. I mean, we played against her, so I feel like I know her pretty well. But what was the question again?
Well, how are you different? What will you bring that's different?
I think she's a fantastic passer, obviously one of the best. I think what's different about our games is I'm more of a scorer than she is, so I guess sort of having that scoring mentality.
What do you remember about playing here?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, just being able to play in this atmosphere, I'm sure all of you guys know about it. But I remember our bus pulled up and there were fans already lined up. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe the fans are here before we even are. So, yeah.